My stepmother and her golden children stole my inheritance to buy a mansion. I made sure they moved into a nightmare. My dad was a genius engineer who spent his life building a construction empire. When he married Regina, she came as a package deal with her two 20-something kids, Brad and Chloe. They were the unholy trinity of entitlement. The day my dad's heart stopped, they didn't even call 911 first. They called a locksmith. By the time I arrived at the house, Regina was already drinking my dad's $500 scotch. Brad was wearing my dad's vintage Rolex, and Chloe was in the master closet, literally throwing my late mother's hand-beaded gowns into a donation pile because they took up too much space for her TikTok hauls. The will reading was a massacre. Regina had manipulated my dad in his final months while he was on heavy medication. She got the $4 million liquid estate, the business, and the house. I was left with a severance package consisting of my dad's old, grease-stained toolbox and his worthless plot of marshland in the middle of nowhere. Brad literally tripped me on my way out of the lawyer's office, whispering, "Thanks for the Ferrari, loser. Go build a hut in the swamp." For 3 months, I watched them post on Instagram. They bought a second mansion, went on a private jet to Ibiza, and Chloe even started a lifestyle brand funded entirely by my father's life's work. They blocked my number and told the estate executors I was unstable, so I couldn't even get my childhood photos. But Regina and her golden children aren't very smart. They forgot that my dad was an engineer who obsessed over the fine print. I opened the toolbox they gave me. At the very bottom, under a false floor, was a ledger. It wasn't just a diary. It was a record of every cent Regina had embezzled from the company before he died. But more importantly, it contained the original deed to that worthless marshland. The marshland wasn't just dirt. My dad had discovered a massive easement error years ago. The luxury subdivision Regina just bought her new mansion in, the entirety of their private access road and their multi-million-dollar drainage system was built on that worthless plot of land. Check out part 2 for my revenge.